shit talking. All right. Hey, hello. Welcome back to OverDose Vapes. This is Beast Mode Live number 96. We're fucking counting down to 100 is almost there, baby. Almost there. So for the 100th episode, obviously we're going to do a big giveaway. We're going to try to have a lot of people, you know, from the streams past come on. People that have kind of been with us for a long time. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And it's something that I think would be really exciting is to have people who are like regulars in chat actually pop in for, you know, a minute.
Get a cameo, yeah.
Exactly. Let everybody like kind of get to know everybody else's face, you know. See, because I think a lot of times we see each other in chat just like as just a screen name or whatever, right? And so it'd be cool to like see everybody and have them come on, talk for a minute. Maybe like when we do like the what are you vaping this week, we could have everybody from chat come on and tell us what they're vaping. I don't know.
Exactly.
We'll figure it out, but I definitely want to do that. Church, what's up, brother? So as you guys can see, we got Daytime Frank, and we got a new face on the stream. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up, guys? It's Naki. Always in the chat and always lurking, but now I'm on the feed.
Yep. So Naki is he's actually a friend of mine. He lives here in Ukiah, California, not with me, but you know, in the same area. And so he, like he said, he's always in the chat hanging out. So I said, fuck it, come on this show.
Yeah.
And we got Frank, as always. Frank holding it down. He's one of the good ones. Thanks for coming, Frank.
Oh, no problem as always. It's always fun to hang out.
Absolutely. Tam Vapes, what's up?
What up, girl?
Okay. So, yeah. So, besides the fact that we're climbing up to 100, it's really exciting. Considering what that means, it always just blows my mind. Like, at the very least, we've been doing this for like 100 weeks almost. But the reality is, obviously, we take some weeks off. There's been times where I took like a month off. So there's just a lot of time invested in these live shows. And I didn't even start these live shows until like 2 years into doing the channel. And so it's fun. It's just a fun little, a fun way to kind of, you know, say thanks to everybody. And we'll have a little party around it. So it's going to be good.
Absolutely. Yeah, like last week, I celebrated my 1 year anniversary.
I saw that. It's awesome.
And it was only 44 shows, so you tell I took 8 weeks off over the course of the year.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Life happens. You know, shit's got to get done.
Oh yeah.
If I'm honest, today I filmed reviews and stuff, which I'm getting so terrible at getting consistently filming reviews. But I filmed the reviews and I was fucking around, and I was like, I wish I wouldn't have canceled last week's show, so I could have canceled this week's show.
It happens.
Yeah, but last week, man, I just was not. There's no way I could have done it, but you know. All right, what's up, Zach Johnson, Train Sonic, Smoke 42 Vape? What's going on, people?
We've got 15 people watching. The notifications came out late because I didn't get mine until about 2 or 3 minutes after.
I mean, that sucks because I actually I set the show up way earlier because
I set mine up last night for today, and I don't think people were still showing up like 5 minutes to 3. So I'm like, yeah, the notifications came out way later.
See, that's such bullshit, man. Because somebody told me back when I was on a network, which if you're a small YouTuber, don't get on a network. There's nothing they can do for you. But anyways, the guy told me set up your stream a couple hours early because that's when people will get the notifications when you
the 30-minute mark, and all that.
But it doesn't happen.
Not always. No,
it doesn't happen. A lot of times
it does for the bigger channels, but not for us.
Yeah, no, for sure. I will say this though about networks: they gave me access to really good music that I didn't have to pay for, and I missed that very much because the YouTube music sucked.
Oh yeah,
I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I got Adam Pilarczyk doing all the music, so
yeah,
I'm getting some awesome tunes.
I use a lot of music in my shows, so.
Oh Jesus Christ! Who let this guy in the door?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going?
It's going.
What up, homie?
Yeah, not much. I kind of just want to sneak in, just to, like, kind of do it in between while the baby's asleep and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, let me try.
Hey, awesome. Glad to have you here.
Yeah.
We won't be too loud. Don't want to wake up the baby.
Don't worry, you're in my headphones.
This is why I always send out tons of invites, and I always just say, just in case, halftime, come on, and yeah, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just in a position where I couldn't like really commit, but like I wanted to try. So I'm
Awesome.
glad you did that.
Awesome. I appreciate it. John Mueller, what's up? James Capozzi, David Settles. What's going on, everybody? So why don't we go around the room and we'll talk about what we're vaping, what we've been vaping, hardware, software, whatever. What are you guys vaping on? We'll start with Daytime Frank. What are you doing? What are you vaping?
Well, I got vaping on the thing you're jealous about, the Addy Toonie K phone, with some Gizzard Brew Custard in there.
It's
on
like
the Aegis Legend.
It's like a fucking knife in my heart. Looking at you vaping that thing.
I finally re-wicked it today because last night it started tasting a little funky. And yeah, I must have wicked it a little too thin because I'm getting juice in the airflow. Before that, I wasn't getting that, but it's still freaking amazing vape. I got Citadel on the top side with Tam Vapes' mix in there that she did the remix of Fresh's Strawberry Windmill they did a couple weeks ago. That stuff's fucking amazing. And then BTFC, El Thunder 18650. And I have a new recipe that I released yesterday. It's called Collusion. It is a cherry cheesecake.
Nice. I love cheesecake. Cherry, as we've discussed many times, though, that's a tough one.
Well, this one, because of Addy Toonie, he came up with a dark cherry base.
Excellent.
It's Innerwear cherries, flavor boysenberry, and flavor forest fruit. And that with a 1, 2, 3 cheesecake and some shisha vanilla to bring it all together, dude, this shit is fucking lit.
You know what? It really is, in my opinion, all about adding like shisha vanilla to dessert. I like that.
It's a cheat code. You can just throw it in and be like, yeah, all right, I'm done.
Seriously, yeah, I like that. It makes it so much good. All right, JFM, what are you vaping on, brother? What have you been vaping on? Style us up.
Alrighty, actually, I'm kind of lubricating my coils around meow. All right, so I'm vaping on a few things. First thing I'm vaping on is my very own remix, and it's an adaptation of that. It's my second remix of, I call it Remix Adapt. It's of 18th Amendment. If I can get it in focus, 18th Amendment. And I even made my Coolone warning label just because I want to mess around.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Anyways, not that it's ever going to see any sales. I'm just like, you know what? Let me try and see if I can do it. So, yeah, so that's a very good one that I just made. Vaping that in my Dead Rabbit on my SX Q Mini. I'm also vaping on my cheesecake. I call it cheesecake. It's a strawberry cheesecake. A couple of the new cheesecake flavors that are out there, and I'm vaping that in my drop on my Aegis Legend.
Nice.
All green and matchy. And then in my topside duel, I'm vaping Strawberry Pie by Pie Factory. It's kind of the same company as Tailored House, so I'm gonna try to probably clone that one after or remix that one after. In this one, I'm doing a blueberry pie. I've been working on a clone of that one or a remix. That's what I do. I find flavors I really like and make remixes out of them. So I'm doing that. My Vupu mod.
I love how it's blueberry in the blue mod with the
Yeah, you notice that? Yeah.
color combo. Love it.
Yeah. And then what else was I vaping? Oh yeah, and then in my other mini mod I'm vaping, what's this called? The Waffle Man Banana.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that stuff.
It's pretty good. Banana is very mellow in it, but sometimes I want that breakfasty type of mix. And last but not least, I am vaping a strawberry pie in my Falcon tank because I love these freaking coils, and I'm just vaping it on the old school Pro Color.
Nice.
There you go.
I like it.
Yep.
I've had a lot of trouble with strawberry pie vapes, both making them and commercial. Something about strawberry and pie just never worked good for me.
I'm all up in the strawberries.
Yeah, I'm all about strawberry. Trust me. But there's something about this strawberry pie just never could work. But I wanted to touch on a couple things in chat. Church, up yours. That's all I gotta say. No, I love you, Church. And you're right. All the cool kids do have a Addy Toonie K fund, and I am not a cool kid. Shane Smith, what's up? Felix Vapes, hey, thanks for joining us. Labworks, what's up? And yeah.
Yeah, Capozzi's asking how my hash browns came out this morning. I said, they slid out like Teflon.
Oh, that's funny shit.
Look at Shane Smith over here saying JFM resembles Travis. First of all, you know how many times I've heard that? And second of all, if you said that to a pair of two black people, would you think that would be acceptable? Seriously.
I never thought about it.
We're both two fat white people who are Caucasian, so we look alike.
I never thought about it until he said it, and then I looked at you and I was like, fuck, we do.
Yeah.
Kind of.
If I cut my beard off, we would be like fucking twins. So.
And I just get sick of facial hair. I try to have it for some time, then it grows and just bothers the crap out of me, so I end up shaving it. But always, like, I wait till the last minute till I get really sick of it, because I hate shaving.
I've had this for almost 20
that works. Yep.
For almost 20 years, because a girl that I was dating fucking a lifetime ago, she was like, you should grow a beard. I'd never had like a goatee or beard or anything, so I grew one. And it hid the fact that I don't have much of a fucking chin. And I was like, hey, all right. And I just kept it. Fucking had this thing for so long.
Wow.
I've had it for so long, it has its own beard now. That's a stupid joke. That's a stupid fucking joke. Anyway.
That's like last week I was looking at my first stream and I had the goatee and everything. And I was just like, look at it now. And I'm like, I'm not going back there again.
You should. I think you should.
Yeah.
I got to have facial hair.
I like Frank with facial hair. I do.
I didn't know. I didn't. I did it because I don't know. I just did it because, and now I'm like, no.
Yeah, and why the fuck are you drinking Yingling?
Because it's fucking awesome.
Oh my
god! You West Coasters don't know about Yingling.
No, it's Yingling. Ugh.
No, it's not. It's first off, it's America's oldest brewery. And the ones that we get here are still from Pottsville, Pennsylvania. They're not their satellite brewery down in Tampa, and there is a difference.
Yeah, I bet there is. Anything coming out of Tampa, sketchy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Naki, first time on the show. Why don't you tell us what you're vaping, what you've been vaping?
All right. Well, first of all, I'm rocking the Bonza 1.5 kit. I'm rocking Gizzard's custard blueberry in there. It's delicious. Then over here, I'm rocking the VGod V2 with the V1 M-Turk. Then we got the gear but off. And I got just regular custard in there.
All right. Pottsville, Pennsylvania since 1820. You're just you're really selling that beer to fucking everybody, aren't you?
Well, no, Labworks was asking about it, so.
Okay, so what am I vaping on? I got my Mage V2 kit here, the stack. And I was, I just wanted to try something different. So I actually put a tank on there. So I have my EH Pro Billow X tank. And this is just for Yeti. If Yeti ever sees this, this is for you, Yeti. Yeti hates the idea of mech mod. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll go one further. Stack mech mod with a tank.
There you go.
It's working really well. Actually, it's holding up really well. Kimmy Vapes, what's up?
What's up, Kimmy? JC's out there?
Yeah, Juan.
Yeah, Juan showed up in my chat today. I was like, oh, what? What the mess?
What's up? Hey, what's up? So I'm vaping this. I have JFN mentioned a good banana. I just want to share. I have found a banana that's a game-changing banana. It's not a banana juice per se, but it has a strong banana component to it. And this is Uncle Junk's Genius Juice Junkyard Scotch. And it is a strawberry banana butterscotch liquid. And this has, in my opinion, the best banana flavor I've ever had in an e-liquid. It blows everything out of the fucking water. It is so good.
It probably has something to do with the way the butterscotch is mixing with the banana, I think.
For sure. It tastes just like banana squash to me. I get no strawberry. The guy sold it.
Yeah, I was gonna say a strawberry, but strawberry with butterscotch doesn't even sound like a good combination to me personally.
Well, my e-liquid is a strawberry butterscotch.
What, white girl?
Yeah, it just has a tiny little bit of butterscotch.
I was gonna say I did not pick up any, but I could pick up Cap V1 all day long. I could pick up strawberry ripe in it all day long, but I ain't getting no butterscotch.
It's got enough just to darken up the custard a little bit, but
Yeah,
this has strawberry apparently, but really what it is Bananas Foster. That's exactly what it tastes like to me.
Yep.
But it's like a true to life, really, really decadent Bananas Foster. I was so surprised by it. I'm not a huge banana guy because most of the time bananas come out like runts. Banana, and I hate that. I hate it. And this is the opposite of this. This is very creamy, very rich. Man, I tell you what, I have not liked an Uncle Junk's e-liquid since John Wayne. And this kicks the shit out of John Wayne. So,
Agreed.
Yeah, love it. And I'm vaping that on this. I can't remember who the hell makes this. I keep wanting to say Vupu because there's a VP on the front, but it's not Vupu. It's somebody else.
Espresso?
Maybe. It's on the bottom. I can't remember. It's got a really cool little deck on it. Got the little split V deck. I can't. Where's the camera? Oh.
Yeah, camera's not going to do it right.
But I love this RDA, and I got it on my Vaporesso Polar mod with this on skull mode, as I like to say it. And that shit is delicious. I got my brand new not US 1, the US Interceptor 2700 from Trinity Glass with the US 1 V2 RDA with the glass top cap. If you guys don't know about Trinity Glass, man, I tell you what, at this price point for a mid-range mechanical tube, this is the best on the market, in my opinion. It is absolutely, it's like a train. It accepts 2700s. Previously, their original US 1 mechanical mod was my favorite mod of all time at that price point. It's about $150, but this is definitely the new, and it's worth every penny. Check out this is the tube. This is the adapter tube for the 18650. Look at that piece of copper on top.
That is nice.
It's like a fucking penny.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's sexy.
And yeah, absolutely love this mod. I'm so in love with it. It comes with 2 springs. The springs that it comes pre-installed with for the Switch. Kind of makes it boring, kind of makes it like a normal mod. You install the second spring and it lowers that throw to you just tap it. You just tap it and it comes to life. So absolutely love this mod. And I'm vaping in here. What am I vaping? I think I'm just vaping White Girl in here. It gets more interesting though, folks. I promise. So another Trinity Glass hardware. We got US 1 V2 RDA here. But in here, I am vaping Charlie Noble green matcha cream puff. This is a matcha green tea cream puff. And it is the most interesting thing I have seen Charlie Noble come out with in a long time. It is a little bit floral because of the matcha green tea.
Yeah.
But if you're familiar with matcha, it's floral in and of itself. This is legit. It is really, really good. And I'm a big fan of Charlie Noble. And so I'm happy to see them do something different. Very unusual flavor. 70-30. Damn good liquid. I just filmed a review of this today. They did not send me this. I bought this. So full opinions coming very soon. And I'm a huge green tea guy. Like I'm really into like the Starbucks matcha frappuccino. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh, how cute.
Holy red hair. That is awesome.
And then what else do I got? I got the 26650 Gladiator with the temple. Excuse me. And I'm rocking Loaded glazed donut. Still, in my opinion, probably the best commercial donut liquid on the market. The only one that actually tastes like a donut, at least. What else? Got some Siren Song on my Switch mod with the old Panther from EH Pro. I got a lot of really good e-liquid right here right now. I'm very happy about it. Yes. So that's me. All right.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go into the chat. I have to take care of the baby, and I don't want it to be in a vape show. You know.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Absolutely.
Man. I'm sorry about that.
No. Thank you for coming on, man.
All right, next time, buddy.
Absolutely.
All right.
Later.
Later.
So we got a lot of comments over here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So there is some white girl going out to people. Like Juan Castillo's getting a bottle. That Vape's getting a bottle. There's a couple other people that are getting bottles. The only reason it didn't go out sooner is because it had to steep. So I did send some out to people who said they were going to wait for it to steep, but you know, I didn't want to send it to everybody unsteeped because it's not a good representation when it's not steeped. So
yeah, but it's still pretty good.
Shane Smith, go ahead and send me your address and I'll send you a bottle. I'm sending bottles out right now, everybody. They're not going to be huge bottles, but they're going to be bottles, and now's the time. So if you guys want a bottle, send me your address on at overdosevapes@yahoo.com. Overdosevapes.com. I tell you what, the first 5 people who send me their address, I'll send a bottle.
There you go.
Obviously, can't send it to everybody because I don't have. First off, I don't have that much e-liquid, and second off, I don't want to pay that much shipping. But
that's a lot of shipping.
Anybody who like I was saying, some people already have some coming, but another 5 people can send me their address. Boom, I'll send you guys some micro. I did make a bunch. I made like 2,000 mils, and so I have a little bit to send out. Tony Sandman, what's going on?
Oh, appreciate it, Tony.
And then some other things popped up. Somebody said, so Shane Smith said, only banana I do is banana bondage. Don't like any other. Totally understand that.
I'm still trying to find a way to, I'll never clone it, but I want to be able to remix it close enough.
And then Church also said Travis banana bondage. Okay, I will say this. Okay, I'm not taking away from banana bondage. I'm not. But I will say that in my opinion, I prefer this banana because it's a little bit sweeter and it's a little bit darker. And it's not the banana itself that's better. It's just the overall flavor, I think, is a little bit more decadent, a little bit more rich, and a little bit more up my alley.
Yeah.
Again,
it's really delicious.
I don't hate banana bondage. I love banana bondage. This one just really tickled my fancy for some reason. So.
And it's widely available.
Yes.
And it's really good.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really
I
good.
love it. Other than John Wayne, that's the only one from Uncle Junks I get.
Yeah, you know, I didn't even know Uncle Junks was still around until Homeboy at the shop was like, you got to try it. So I bought and I love it. So
another good one they have is Monica's Eyes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Monica's Eyes is okay. I'm not crazy about it, though.
Neither was I, but it's pretty good.
It's decent, yeah. So Shane Smith, he sent me his address, so that's one down. Get 4 more available. Yeah, you can send it if you're friends with me on Facebook Messenger. Go ahead and send it to me on Facebook Messenger. That counts as well.
I'll send you my address.
I don't think so. Vaping Swag, he's getting a bottle. Huge bottles. The best bottles, clean bottles, excellent, beautiful bottles. Actually, they're like those bottles right there.
I actually have new bottles coming Tuesday. The shipping on them just kicks your ass.
Where are you getting them from?
Dropper bottles out of Texas.
Yeah, man. I got these. The ones that I got right now that I'm absolutely in love with are these ones.
Yeah,
really
sure.
Cool bottles, man. And when you first get them, they have the little
the safety ring.
safety
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah, child.
So when you put them on,
the seal,
it seals it. And
Yeah.
so then I don't know. I really like it. Plus, it has the milliliters on the side there.
that is cool.
I use these for mixing.
Did you get them on Amazon or?
Mm-hmm. So Panda got contacted by a company on Amazon that do bottles like this. They do build kits, shit like that. So they sent her a few things. And out of all the things they sent, in my opinion, this was like the start of the show. So I absolutely love these things. They're not really expensive. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I got to return
guess
those 2 bottles. I still got those 2 bottles I got to give you back.
Yeah, I need them back. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bottles are harder to get than the e-liquid.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So LabWorks has a recommendation for you.
Yes. Yeah, because I picked them up dropperbottles.com. It was like $32 for the 60 mil, 100 count 60 mil bottles. And they're the, what do they call them? The LDPEs. So the flavors don't leach in them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How much?
And $32 for 60 mil, for 160 mil bottles.
That's not so bad.
No, but then they hit you $14 for shipping. So now you're 46 cents a bottle instead of 32 cents a bottle.
Yeah, that's not great.
Because I got 2 gift cards from work. We had a safety meeting this week, and they gave us just an envelope with a gift card in it. I'm like, oh, that's cool, $50 gift cards. And I went to look at it. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, there's 2 $50 gift cards in here. I'm like, all right. And I used one for that, and you couldn't combine the gift cards because I was going to buy the 30 mils and 60 mils to get them all in one package.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going to be like $13 in shipping then. It was actually less. But
you know what? We're gonna look at the bottles that he sent you.
Yeah.
Let's look at them right now. I'll put it up on the
PET narrow. Oh yeah, definitely.
Share screen 2. Boom. So PET narrow neck bottles. Oh, and you can get label printed on them, or no? See, I prefer the wide mouth personally.
Oh yeah,
I do too because
I'm all about them wide mouths, baby.
That's right.
So here's some. Let's look at these. Let's take a look. Straight-sided wide mouth packers, typically used for pharmaceuticals, vitamins, and nutritional supplements. So this is just going to have.
You don't have caps.
Yeah,
they're not going to. Yeah.
So honey packaging, maybe that would be what we were going to be looking for. No, that's just
no. Go back to the go back to the HTPs. Yeah, see if we can find one with dripper tops.
Okay, so
company has a heap of bottles. All right.
Features.
There's tattoo ink bottles. Well, that's what Life uses. He gets like 250 ml tattoo ink bottles, and he puts his sloppy seconds in it.
Yeah, I need something that I don't know. Nowadays they have so many that are made specifically for dripping.
Yeah.
Ooh, they have these black sample pack. Oh, I love black bottles. Oh my god.
They're nice because you don't have to worry about any sunlight.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I like them for steeping. But again, these are just jars.
Yeah.
And if it comes down to
sprayer bottles, technograph samples,
beverage packaging, no, that's just fucking bottles. Dressing, sauce, and condiment bottles. That's close. But again, no. Alpha Cleveland's automotive sprayer bottles. No.
Yeah, you just spray.
Yeah, spray your cotton. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm actually thinking about getting for actual just at home for dispensing e-liquid. I'm actually gonna stop sharing now. What I'm thinking about getting for just dispensing e-liquid is that you ever see like the like a hand soap pump, like the pump ones for foam soap.
Yeah. You get them because they're thick enough. I mean, it's open. Let's say even if you're going to Max VG, it'll still come out of that.
Exactly, and they have glass ones you can get that are really nice, or metal ones. I prefer glass, but and I would like to have one just for sitting on, like when I'm doing the show or something, or when I'm editing, I could just have one sitting and I could just be like boop boop boop. There's a company called Smacks E-Liquid, and people who know they're amazing. My friend, a good friend of mine, owns the company. Her name's Tyra. She's great. They used to actually release their e-liquid in lotion pump style bottles.
Oh, wow.
They came in like a big, 100 ml bottle, and it had a fucking lotion pump on the top. Not like exactly a lotion pump, but they were fucking amazing. And
I loved them.
Yeah, they were the best. Super unique too. Let me see if I can find Smacks pump bottles. So there's been a couple times throughout history of e-liquid, at least, that there's been really interesting designs for bottles, right? None of them have lasted. There's another one I'll tell you guys in a second here that I thought was super interesting, but it was very limited to only people who are dripping with 22 mil RDAs, and it was really amazing. But hold on a second, let me find this one first. Smacks e-liquid. Come on, keyboard.
Yeah, like an easy dripper. Exactly.
Oh yeah, the one that attached to the car window.
They have now. You don't need that. You need to attach them. You just go doop doop and
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are fucking cool. I like
yeah. Adore Liquid's got them now too.
I always
So-
wanted to get one of those.
So here's the pump. Can you guys-
Oh wow, check that out.
So that's the original bottle. They don't make them anymore, unfortunately. But man, it was so cool when they used to have those bottles. Now they just have
So
regular
different.
bottles. Now they just have regular bottles, which is it's still the same juice and it's all good. But I miss those bottles. Those bottles were amazing. I'm sure that it was probably like a price to performance thing. They probably just cost.
Oh sure.
But so there was another company that they used to send us e-liquid. Unfortunately, they went out of business. But their whole gimmick was that their bottles that they used to produce their liquid in were square shaped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a round top, but they were like square little, like I don't know, like a medicine bottle, a perfume bottle. They're glass, but they didn't have a dripper or any of that kind of shit, or like a any way of getting the liquid out of the bottle. What you were supposed to do was that you would take your 22 mil atomizer and mech mod, you would literally stick it in the top of the bottle and then invert it, and it would totally create a seal so that it wouldn't leak all over your mod and shit. And so you would just put you would basically be submerging your entire RDA in the liquid and then
Wow.
put it back. And, it sounds so stupid. And at first I was like, wow, this is just going to create a mess and it's just going to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it just sounds like trouble all the way.
It was amazing. And I actually held on to one of those bottles for probably 2 years after that company went out of business because it worked so fucking well. Any 22 mil Addy, I mean, literally any 22 mil Addy, you'd stick that fucking in there, invert it, and there was never a doubt you're getting full saturation of that.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
And man, I just love that. But it was really unfortunate, and it also had really good e-liquid, and they lasted about 6 months, and then it went out of business.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a young company, young people who owned it.
Must be a poor business practices somewhere down the line.
Yeah, I think they went really hard on the packaging because it was really nice, really high end. The liquid itself was really high end. They weren't charging a ton, and I think that when you're telling people you need to put your RDA in here, it just threw some people off, I think.
Oh sure.
And but for me, it was absolutely wonderful, and man, it was a sad day when that company went under. I went recently, and this just kind of speaks to our industry, and our industry is full of people who aren't necessarily business people. Right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of business people who come in and are taking advantage of the situation, but a lot of the time it's just vapors who want to share their recipes. At least it used to be. Now it's getting a lot harder to break into the business. But I was looking through my catalog of videos. I have like almost 800 videos or over 800 videos. And I started looking through, and there's literally dozens of companies that I've reviewed for, that I've made friends with these people that just don't exist anymore. And we can only look as far as like Giancarlo, and he's not producing e-liquid anymore. Luckily, he is moving on to something else, which I'm even more excited about.
Yeah, he got his lathe back up and running, so he's sooner than later he's going to have them turning out them.
Don't get me copyright striked. No, and I'm really excited for him, but like it always kind of hits me hard when a company goes under, because it shows how fragile our industry is. We're so young, and it can feel like we're like oh, we've been around forever. Man, we have not been around.
No.
No.
So let me see here. Trav, if you need me to send shipping, let me know. No problem. Don't worry about the shipping.
Vaporgate has bottles, he's saying.
Those are tattoo ink bottles.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Yeah, the ones on that site.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Smack bottles were awesome. You get every fucking drop out of them, yeah. So go to Vaporgate's website and get the bottle. One's called the Skank Tank. I'm gonna check it out right now. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Skank tank. That sounds like the drunk holding stank in jail.
I'm just gonna Google Skank Tank and see
No.
what comes
Oh,
up.
I would not do that
Well, I'm not gonna do it on camera.
unless you have an Apple device that you have some more security. I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Okay, so nothing good popped up. All
I
right.
was gonna say it's like Googling BBC. Don't do it.
What big beautiful coils?
Yes,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
we'll go with that.
Vaporgate. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so they have Pocket Rocket, Slut Pump, and Skank Tank. God, they're not very women friendly over there, are they?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
Oh, Yosh. Come on, brother. Okay, so let me share the screen here. I'll show you guys what we're talking about. All right.
This should be interesting.
So it looks like it's just, yeah, so these are like pump bottles, kind of like what it looks like what Smacks used to have.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they are. Yeah.
Oh wow.
E-liquid pumps. So they got the Pocket Rocket. I don't know why they call it the Slut Pump. That is inappropriate. I couldn't take that to like work.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I want it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, part of the part of me that's like a crude ass young man.
Well, how many are you getting for $3.50? I mean,
One.
One ball.
One bottle.
Oh, hell no.
So the Pocket Rocket is 15 mils. I'm sure that's the $3.
Yeah, it's the $3.50.
So the 33
And they're
mil
out.
one,
I guess they're out of the slut pumps.
yeah,
It's
thank
$4.50.
God.
$4.50 for one bottle. Yeah, that's not cost effective.
But it's not. This is not to. Obviously, this is just for personal use. This is not going to be for producing liquid.
No.
But I would like to have that. Actually, I might buy one. I might actually buy one. Actually, I can't buy one tonight. Little story. My fucking card got hacked again. My debit card got hacked again. This is the 5th time.
Quit buying shit on the dark web.
No, it was. I paid at the fucking pump. I bought gas. Paid at the pump.
We had that happen around here recently. Fortunately, we didn't get victimized, but I saw it on our little group for the neighborhood. Someone saying they went to a gas station down the street, and next thing you know, they had like $1,000 worth of charges from all over the country.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
somebody put a scammer in the card in the reader, obviously.
Yep. It's super easy to do. So you can buy a key to those pumps on eBay for $5, and those skimmers are just fucking. A lot of times they're just like Raspberry Pi computers.
Yep.
If that, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're even less. What do you call it? Sophisticated.
Yeah.
Sophisticated than that. It can just literally just be. You hook it up a ribbon cable to it. It collects your numbers. This one was the weird thing that's weird about it is I know that's what it was from. Okay, because I usually don't pay at the pump with my own card, but I did this one time because it was late and they were closed.
Mm-hmm.
The weird thing is that it wasn't a local person who used my card. So I don't know if it was somebody collecting it locally and then selling the numbers online.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's probably what they do. And so a guy from Boston, I'm looking at you, Hesh. A guy from Boston bought a Domino's fucking pizza, a video game, and then something called Wealthy Affinity, which is basically like it's like an Amway pyramid fucking scheme. So they this fucking moron.
Well, it's your account, so they ain't buying the fucking flat screens.
Yeah, no. But I had just got paid, so he could have bought a fucking flat screen. But it's luckily my bank. I was spending money at the same time this guy's buying a pizza in Boston. So my bank put 2 and 2 together and was like, hey, Travis probably isn't buying a fucking pizza in Boston as he's buying a pizza in Ukiah. So luckily they shut it off pretty quickly. And also this guy is such a fucking dimwit that he did buy a pizza that was delivered to him.
Oh, shit.
So luckily, I think there's actually going to be, for once, there's actually going to be some kind of resolution to this, which I'm very happy about. I actually did.
charges.
I did all the leg work myself. I actually tracked down because in my bank statement it said Domino's 3524 or whatever, right? And I'm like, I bet you that's the store number. So I looked up online what Domino's 3524.
Boom.
It popped up, so I called them, and I'm like, hey, so somebody used my card, and the guy was very nice. He's like, hey, that sucks. I feel for you, but I can't tell you the guy's address or anything. And I'm like, but if the police call you, you'll give them the address. And he goes, of course. So if my bank has their own investigation team, I think it's one lady. I honestly don't know. I have a small bank, it's a local bank. So, but if I don't get some kind of resolution from them, I'm thinking about calling. I don't know if that's like a federal crime. I need to do some investigation.
Oh yeah.
I want to call
federal crime.
Yeah, I want to call like the FBI and say, hey, this motherfucker stole $30 from my fucking account. So I got to do something, yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, it's not that much money, but it is a federal offense. And they will look into it if it might be a ring. You never know.
Yeah, no, and that's what and that's what everybody has said.
It usually is. I mean,
it'd
be fucked up. There's some dumb idiots going to jail for 15 years for over a fucking Domino's pizza.
But hey,
good shit.
Don't fucking steal people's fucking credit card numbers.
Oh yeah,
it's that easy, man. Shit. I think it would actually. You know what? Yeah, having been locked up myself, it would suck for this. Obviously, as a kid, to do fucking hard time over something so stupid. But at the same time, if you got fucked in the ass by fucking Bubba every night for fucking a year and a half, I bet you wouldn't steal anybody's fucking credit card anymore.
Fuck no, you wouldn't.
I bet you'd get out and he'd be fucking like, I don't even want my own credit card anymore. I'm afraid of credit cards.
No Moss credit cards.
Getting stabbed in the ass a bunch of times made me adverse to online commerce.
Right. No more internet. Fuck it. I'm done.
Yeah. And he bought a fucking dorky ass game. He bought such a dorky game. It's like
Fortnite?
No, it's from Matrix Games. You guys can look them up if you're watching. Matrix Games. It's a fucking they do strategy games. So he bought a fucking online Warhammer 40K real-time strategy game. This fucking kid's a clown. God bless his heart. I hope
he probably lives in his mom's basement.
This guy's gonna do really well incarcerated. He's like, you guys like to play strategy games on your computer? And they're gonna just fucking fist him. They're just gonna fist him.
I went to jail for 120 days with these tattoos. Nerd in the Triforce.
Well, come on, that's nothing wrong with it. Everybody loves Zelda. Not everybody loves online fucking strategy for Warhammer 40K games.
You got a point.
So yeah, I'm torn because this kid's obviously a fucking dork. He probably has fucking Asperger's or something. But God damn it, don't steal my fucking credit card number. So, anyways,
it's hard enough out there as is. Let alone fucking have someone steal your credit card.
Luckily, my bank is going to reimburse me for everything, which is good, of course.
Yeah, it was the principle.
It's the principle. I wasn't always there's been times in my life where I was an absolute lad and I did some fucking terrible things to people, but, come on. Karma has had its way with me enough times. I shouldn't be still getting hammered by these fucking dorks. So
yeah, I feel bad for Zoe. She's saying she really got fucked over because the guy used her card over in Italy, and now she can't get her money back.
Oh wow,
$900. Fuck that.
Yeah, man, it's such bullshit. Ugh.
I know a lot of credit card thieves. They end up selling the numbers, and they actually make a lot of purchases with iTunes. That's non-refundable.
Ugh.
Well, that was that one IRS scam that was going around. They were calling these idiots, telling them, "Oh yeah, the sheriff's office is going to come to your house in 45 minutes, so you can pay by using an iTunes card." To get like the IRS is taking iTunes cards right now.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was crazy.
There was a video of where they called a sheriff's office.
Yeah,
and the cops and it was a southern sheriff too, and he's just sitting there. Y'all taking, iTunes now as a form of payment? The sheriff's going to be, he had on speaker. Sheriff's going to be, Indian dude from like probably Dubai or some bullshit, Arab dude. Oh, they're going to be at your door in 45 minutes. And it's like, yeah, okay.
I love how you gave.
That sounded Asian. I love.
I was gonna say. I love how you gave the guy from Dubai a Chinese accent. I love it.
I suck at that shit with me, you know.
So, real quick in the chat. Yeah, I am lucky that they didn't clear out my account. Again, my bank was on top of things. They stopped it. I think $170 what the kid got away with altogether. But again, I will get my money back. But he did. The pizza's in his stomach, so of course we can't get the pizza back. Pizza's gone.
Yeah.
The online game. I'm hoping actually that the online game service will revoke the game, like take it away from his account.
Right.
The cool thing about buying games online nowadays, if you're buying it with stolen money, he doesn't have a physical copy of it. It's just a download, and so he'll probably take that away. They'll probably take that away from him, and also the Amway shit, whatever pyramid scheme thing of that. I almost want to let him have that so that he can fucking fuck himself out of the rest of his life. Drowsy, thank you. Yeah, I am lucky. I'm lucky he didn't clean my account out, and he is a bloody mongrel. I agree.
Yeah, I had that happen to me one time. I think they paid like their freaking cell phone bill or something. It was in like in a Verizon store in Pittsburgh or something for like $90.
God damn.
Yeah, fuck people, man. So, Zoe said she would totally use the slut pump. Hey, to each their own. I would too. Actually, I would probably not carry it to work with me.
I hope not.
Yeah, no. So this is funny. It's not funny, but Shane says this is really common. So the Indian guys call and they say they're IRS or whatever, right? She said, I don't think so. And so he started saying, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, they get really rude and aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's like part of their training is to be super aggressive or whatever, right? But if you want to see some really funny shit on YouTube, you can watch these guys counter hack the Indian scammers. They'll call like another scam that they'll do that these Indian scammers do. They'll try to get access to your computer. This actually happened to my boss, which is funny. My old boss, not the place I work now, but one of my older bosses. They called her and they said, "Hey, you have a virus. We're from Microsoft. Blah blah. We need access. We need to remotely access your computer." Now, this is a real. I mean, sometimes you do have to let people remotely access your computer. Like Panda has a alien.
Yeah, but they're not calling you.
No,
exactly.
No, they're not. And so this guy, though, the funny thing about this guy, I watched him. He got a call from them, and he was using what's called a virtual machine. So his computer, it's like a computer inside of a computer.
Yeah,
a VM.
So a VM. So they don't actually have access to his real computer. So he said, "Yeah, sure, come on." And you can take control of it or whatever, right? But this guy was like, he knew what the fuck he was doing. So while this guy is connected to his computer, he finds out this guy's IP address and ends up fucking getting into his computer, and loads it with viruses and shit. And then all of a sudden you can hear the guys, because these guys are sitting in a room with like hundreds of other people in computers. It's not just one guy.
Yeah.
Organizations of scammers. So you could hear it just chaos erupt. Because from his computer, every fucking computer in that fucking office just went fucking virus happy, and so it was funny.
And all connected via land.
And then after like 5 fucking minutes of them when they finally figured it out, he's like, he started going, "You motherfuckers! You son of a fuck you son of a bitch!" Just like, that's what you get for trying to scam people, motherfucker.
Exactly.
And so Labworks just said, this guy's hilarious and sent a link. I'm sure it's something similar to that. I love that kind of shit. I love payback. Oh, something about it.
Instant karma.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So just a little heads up for anybody who watches, the show, especially if you're older. The IRS will never call you. They only contact you by mail. If Microsoft will never call you to tell you have a fucking virus on your computer.
No, they don't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Penn is right. Anybody who's going to help you for shit like that is going to want to charge you. They're not going to call you and offer it for free. So
fuck
be
no.
careful, everybody. Just be careful.
Yeah, don't save any banking information in your phone or in your computer.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call them, and then they're gonna fucking charge you at the ass for it. So.
Oh yeah, common sense dictates you be careful on the internet, but people lack common sense.
Yeah, but it's not just the internet though either. Look what happened to me. Paying for
that's true.
gas at a fucking pump. But you know what? I knew better, and I did it anyways for fucking convenience, and I paid the price.
Oh, well, what are you supposed to do? Inspect the scanner and be like, oh, this one's not real?
Well, that's the thing that you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference from the outside because they just inside they hook a little ribbon wire.
No.
Ugh.
It's horrible what they do to people.
Yeah, it's like what happened to crime? I remember people used to wave guns around and shit to get money. Now they're just hooking fucking shit up to gas pumps. That just doesn't make sense anymore.
Or ATM machines.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there was one of the truck stops in Pennsylvania. I'm part of a bunch of trucking groups, and they were saying there was they actually nailed one inside the fuel island in that building. They had an ATM machine. They put a skimmer in there, and one in the main store.
Yeah,
I mean, we've had them where they try to get into the diesel pumps, and get the corporate card information and everything. But the way our company is set up now, we have safeguards against it.
Yes, there's always
an
ATM at a bank. Yeah, it's
at a bank. Yeah.
You never know, man.
Luck.
Yeah,
you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, this world's full of scammers. And now especially with just the rise of opiate abuse, people are super desperate now. We had a guy here in my town. Our town's a little bit under 30,000 people total, right?
Yeah, it's about 26.
Main area plus outlying, between 25 and 30,000 people. We had a guy fucking go into our Rite Aid pharmacy.
I remember this.
And a note over and walked out with an undisclosed amount of opiates. 2 days later, he's robbing a liquor store. It's
out in Vacaville, wasn't it?
They found him in Vacaville. They actually robbed the liquor store on Washington Street. Plus, so he robs the pharmacy, gets by all accounts quite a lot of opiates.
Oh yeah,
gets away with it. In between that, he breaks into 3 different houses and robs them. Then robs a fucking liquor store. Gets away with that too. Makes it to Vacaville and he gets arrested for something unrelated. They found his prints or something. Yeah. But like people like that are super desperate. It's not that they can't stop. It's like not even about knowing when to stop. It's just like at that point, there is no stopping him. Yeah.
That's like when I did my jail time. I was on a roll stealing shit. And my final one, I broke into a vehicle like an idiot, stole their credit cards, filled up all my friends' gas tanks, everything we could fill up with gas, over $500 worth of gas. And I paid for it, but I didn't know when to stop. Yep. That's what got me caught.
That's criminals. They never know when to stop.
Exactly. I stopped after I got out of jail.
Yeah, I think sometimes it just takes that for some people. And you know what? And honestly, I hope that the kid who is responsible for doing this to me, I hope that he learns something from this because there's no doubt this kid's gonna get caught. He fucking he bought a pizza and had it delivered to his fucking house. It's just ignorant. So I hope, honestly, I do hope that he learns something from this. And Drowsy said, these gutter rats usually operate out of really poor countries like Pakistan or Nigeria. It's true. Yeah. All you have to do is look at the Nigerian prince scheme.
Yep.
Classic scam. All right. Shane Smith, I'm sorry that your wife had to put up with that. She seemed like a really nice lady, and so I can't imagine some.
She puts up with him, so she's got to be a nice lady.
She's a saint for putting up with Shane. I mean, it just makes me really uncomfortable to these guys talking like that to women when they answer the phone, and it's all about trying to intimidate women into just giving up whatever. Ugh. This turned into the crime show, but honestly.
NCIS, the OverDose Vapes edition.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes, it.
So Zoe says, you stole her heart, Naki. You did not change your ways. You stole her heart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It's been a good weekend. Go back to work tomorrow. I'm not enjoying that fact. But at least I don't have to drive to New York.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You have to go back to New York.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. Today,
What part-
we actually saw the sunshine today for the first time in 3 damn days.
Wow. Yeah, the weather's been crazy all over the country. We've had it actually snowed here in California, which is crazy. It's been raining like crazy, and it's been
Oh
so
yeah, we've had no. I mean, I was looking on Amazon to try to find an arc.
Yeah, we have rain coming in tonight, tomorrow, and Tuesday, and after that, it's supposed to be sunny.
Speaking of the arc, have you heard about what's going to happen? What they're saying could happen? It's funny you say that because they're saying in California that in the next 40 years we might get what's called a fucking a biblical storm. So I guess in 1866 it rained for 45 days straight in California.
God damn.
Basically cut the entire state off from the rest of the country, killed 1,000 people, flooded, destroyed every piece of agriculture, everything. That's basically wiped the state out.
Yeah,
An act of God.
And that wasn't even the worst. So they have evidence that in so in 1866 and 606 or 666 or some crazy shit, and there was a really bad one, and then like in 200 something AD there was a really bad storm, and so they're saying we're kind of due for one, right? And then they're saying maybe within the next 40 years or 45 years that we could get something that is on that level where basically the whole state goes underwater.
Pretty much what the insurance companies call an act of God.
Yeah,
they said they're not going to pay.
No, they wouldn't
Exactly.
pay. No. Yeah, no, I've actually between the earthquakes and the fucking now the thought of flooding. I don't know. California is not looking as beautiful to me anymore. So.
There's a meme that summed it up for me. It had the "You're now leaving California" sign, and at the bottom says, "Sorry, was it something we taxed?"
Yeah, we get fucking hit, man. So I mean, this is a little bit personal, but so my last year, my taxes were. I'm trying to think of a way to say this without actually saying how much I made. So they took 25% of what I made.
God damn.
So let's just say I made $1, right, for the year.
And you take a quarter.
They took 25 cents. And so instead of having that dollar that I earned, I actually survived on that 75 cents. And there's a good chance because now you can't deduct state taxes, which I pay. I might have to end up paying more taxes in.
Wow.
I had to this year because of being a commercial driver. Years past, we're always able to deduct what they call per diem.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like $57 a day is what it worked out to. So I used to claim over $11,000 a year. Well, thanks to Trump, that went away.
Yep.
Now the company can claim it.
Yep.
If they were to pay it out.
Yep.
But they won't. They don't want to be bothered with it. And now they upped it too. The company can actually pay us $66 a day for every day out, and the company gets it back. I mean, they write it's a straight write off, 100%.
But they're not doing it.
No, there's hardly any companies that are doing it.
Companies and people who don't need it are the ones who got the most benefit from these tax cuts.
Well, it's like the only reason why I got any refund at all is because I still own a rental property. I was able to do a bunch of deductions from that, and I was able to get like $1,200 back this year when I usually get about $5,000.
See, if I had lived in any other state and made what I made this year or last year, me and Panda wouldn't be living in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Well, yeah.
We'd be living in a fucking house, paying the same or less than what we're paying now. So where we live, we actually pay really low rent. It's the lowest for anybody I know. It's $700 a month, but it's a 1-bedroom tiny apartment. I have friends like in Ohio who have 3-bedroom houses and they pay $680.
Yeah, it's rent to own.
It's just fucking crazy. So there's a big incentive for me to try to get out of here only so that we can build a family and fucking have
expand
room to grow. It's like, man, we have no room in this fucking tiny ass place. We can't have a dog. Nope. It's just, and then California, it's just my friend is selling their house and it is nothing special. It is like a 2-bedroom with a garage. It's no pool, no nothing, no acreage or anything, and they're getting like $280,000 to $300,000.
Oh yeah, because California, that's why.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy to me. I
Whoa.
don't know.
You know, I have 3,000 square feet. I have a 2-car garage. You know, I'm on a corner lot, and you know, I pay $220,000, and my taxes are $2,000 a year.
I could see, fuck, I could do that, man.
But then on the flip side, my brother, he has a flat in central London.
Yeah.
700 square feet, paid $750,000.
Yep. Yeah. It all depends on where you live. But like, we don't live in like the sexy part of California, man. We live in northern shithole California where there's nothing.
Yeah.
Except now there's legalized pot, and this is where it's all grown. And so all the housing is going to these people who are implants from other parts of the country.
Yep.
And that's what's going to drive the value up.
And it has driven the value up.
It did the same thing here, not to the extent to what you have, but you know, here, because a lot of people, you know, they're selling their properties up in the Northeast, and they're making big money on them. They're coming down here and they're paying cash and still keep money in their pocket.
Yep. What's like my housing lease is up in April, and I'm on a housing voucher. Thankfully, I pay either low rent or no rent. But finding a place that accepts a voucher right now is fucking impossible. And I am only allowed a 1-bedroom or a studio, so that limits it to this much.
Most of my clients who I work with, they get these HUD vouchers, and 90% of them walk away after they get the voucher. They give them 6 months to find a place. 90% of those people walk away with no housing.
Yeah,
so
they gave me 3 months.
There is just no housing. I mean, that's it. And so Drowsy said, you know, here where he lives, cheaper paying off a mortgage here than rent, no brainer. If I could find something like that, that's what I would do. I mean, that's 100%. But here, there's just no way, you know. Plus, you got to have the 10% down.
First and last months.
And a 10% down on a $300,000 house is $30,000.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can usually get away with 5%.
Yeah.
I did 5%, so I had to put 11,000 down when I bought this one.
Yeah, I got to get there.
I wish I had 11,000 in my pocket to play with. That'd be nice.
I want to. You know what I want is I want to buy a piece of property. I want to build a house I want to use concrete.
Yep.
And steel, and just build something that's fucking resistant and that's going to stand for 100 years. That's all I want.
Same here. I want to be out in the middle of nowhere.
In this fucking country, when my grandfather was my age, all you had to do was work.
Yeah.
A man could work, and he could provide a house, food, a fucking car, all those things.
Yeah.
No problem. It was like guaranteed.
And they had pensions, and where the companies paid for, they didn't have to pay into them.
Yep.
I'd have to say about the 70s. You could do that about the 70s, and then after that,
I think even up to the 70s. I think the 70s was starting to wane a little bit. Through the 50s into the 60s, maybe you could probably still get away with that. But man, it's just, I would build a shipping container home. I think that would be fucking awesome, actually.
Fuck yeah, it would be. I was going to say something about that too. But in California, you got to have 2 incomes: your woman, yourself, and a hustle. That's how you survive.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's we're going to do it for tonight, you guys. I got to get out of here. I got other stuff I got to do. I really appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us. I love you guys so much. Naki, thanks for coming and hanging out.
Anytime.
Frank, always a pleasure.
Always,
and you guys can go check out Frank. He has a channel on YouTube. It's Daytime Frank.
Yep.
Right? It's just Daytime Frank.
Yep, that's it. Yep. Check me out Sunday afternoons, 2 p.m. Eastern, Mixed in the Kitchen. Next week, we're doing marshmallow.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'd be a sweet one.
It'll be a sweet one.
I got some marshmallow flavoring I should play with, actually.
Should watch his show, and he'll give you some ideas to build some recipes.
Exactly.
If you guys don't know, if you guys are interested in DIY and you don't know Frank's show, go check out his show because, man, I get so many great ideas from watching that show. And it's on Sundays in the afternoon. Go check him out. It's a great show.
You know, I'm going to go subscribe to him real quick.
Do that.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
And then Drowsy here said, average 3-bedroom, 80 to 100 meter square house here in New Zealand is $420,000 US. Expensive to live in. It is pretty expensive.
Yeah, JFM, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or something tomorrow during the day. I'll have time to talk and I'll guide you in the right direction.
It is a good job. That is a good job too. Good for.
Oh, yeah.
Good on you. Good on you for trying to find something good for yourself.
Two of my best friends and my grandpa were truck drivers. I can't recommend a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing it 23 years and it pays the bills.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it does. If you get with the right company, not Swift or CRST.
No, listen, yeah. Well, I do cars, so I'm an auto hauler.
Nice. I used to go pick up cars from auto auctions and bring them back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mostly do new cars. Honda, BMW.
Ooh. We did everything. Whoever the guy said buy, we went and got.
Yeah, now there's a new Volvo plant they just built in South Carolina down near Charleston. We have that contract.
Good.
Nice.
Good for you. Staying in business.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys later. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. You can go check out Naki. He's on Instagram. Why don't you tell them what your Instagram handle is?
It's the @ N0KKIE, Naki with a 0. And I post daily content. Selfie horde, but, it's something.
It's vaping related for the most part, so go check them out.
Yes.
All right, you guys. We'll see you next time. See you next Sunday. Stay tuned to the channel for the reviews this week. And, yeah, peace out.
Later, y'all.
Later, brother.